Hi, I'm Scott Lucas. This is today's EA Worldview on Syria. Has Syria's civil war spread to Lebanon? On Tuesday, a car bomb went off in South Beirut, in an area of strength for Hezbollah. It killed 4 people. It wounded at least 46. Now, that news in itself is not new. There have been several car bombs in Lebanon's capital since last July. Most of them in South Beirut, one of them near the Iranian embassy, killing the Iranian cultural attaché. In addition, a former finance minister and a key advisor to Lebanon's former prime minister, Said Hariri, was killed by a car bomb last month. What is new is that Tuesday's car bomb was the first one that has been claimed by a group directly involved in the Syrian conflict. Jabhat al-Nusra, the Islamist faction which has been fighting the Assad regime for more than 2 years, said it was responsible for setting off the device in the Beirut suburb. Not only that, but earlier this month, Jabhat al-Nusra's Lebanon branch set off a bomb in the Bekaa Valley near the Syrian border. That explosive killed 5 people and wounded 43. A statement that was issued yesterday said there is going to be more to come. In other words, because of Hezbollah and Iran's involvement in supporting the Syrian regime, Jabhat al-Nusra said it will strike Lebanon directly. That's pretty serious news. Lebanon is a country that hasn't known stability for most of its existence as an independent state after World War II. There was a threatened civil war in 1958, and then there was a real civil war between 1975 and 1990, killing tens of thousands of people. The specter is that once more, Lebanon could be thrown into divisive, sectarian conflict which rips the country apart. It's not just the Jabhat al-Nusra bombings that raise that possibility. There are now reportedly up to 1 million Syrian refugees who are in Lebanon, some of them in camps, some of them staying in homes that will shelter them. That pressure on the Lebanese economy is growing, which is already on top of long-standing economic problems and issues about delivering services. And then there are the conflicts which have been going on for months. For example, in Tripoli in northern Lebanon, there have been gunfights between pro-Assad and anti-Assad groups, which have killed dozens of people over the past year. At this point, it may be too soon to say, hopefully too soon to say, that there will be a spillover civil war, and for an interesting reason. Right now, all the factions in the Lebanese government, the coalition government, have no interest in trying to bring this into an all-out fight using Syria as a pretext. That includes the factions connected to former Prime Minister Hariri, it includes other independent groups, and it includes Hezbollah. That's right, Hezbollah, the same organization that has been fighting alongside Assad, that has put in thousands of fighters, that has increased its involvement since last spring, may have an interest in trying to fight over there, but not at home. So far, the coalition government has not broken up over the bombings. There have been recriminations, there have been criticisms, but almost all parties have agreed on the need for unity. As long as that need for unity prevails, then Lebanon will probably not spiral into an all-out conflict. But watch out. If you get more groups like Jabhat al-Nusra who said that they are taking the fight across the Syrian border into Lebanon, then yes, you have something more than car bombs. You have the risk of another Middle Eastern country being thrown into an escalating conflict with no apparent resolution. I'm Scott Lucas, and this is today's EA Worldview on Syria and Lebanon.